Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're having some first impressions, some old loves, and some haulage that I did for the end of the year. It's a mishmash of makeup and clothing and seasonings for cooking. A lot of MAC stuff on my face, and I get to show you how I apply it. So if you're interested in a whole bunch of end of the year goodness and makeup swatching and playing, then I hope you decide to stay tuned, and we're gonna get straight into it. Let's get into some of my MAC products that I'm gonna be trying on first, just so that I can start applying them on my face and start talking about the other stuff that I purchased. I thought I had purchased 2 concealers, but it seems I only purchased 1. I don't know where my mind was at the time that I said it, but I did pick up the Pro Longwear concealer, and I picked it up in NC35. I prefer to have close to my skin tone in terms of concealers, and that looks pretty good. I really hope they fix the pump on this because I hated the pump so much before. I know that that's gonna work if the formulation hasn't changed, so it's not necessarily at first impressions. It's like, oh, I remember you, and I remember that I liked you. One product that is new to me is the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I was gonna get the next product anyways, so I figured why not just try something else. It only has a 6-month shelf life. I don't really follow that, but hopefully it doesn't go bad and start separating. I think that's what might end up happening after the 6-month period. Nothing a little shakeup can't fix, right? So I'm going to be trying this on half of my face. This does look a little light. Yeah, the concealer looks deeper than this one. Then the Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. The packaging did change since the last time I purchased this. Got this in NC35 as well. I did pick up the pump for this at a second purchase. It's currently back ordered. Yeah, the color difference, who knows? I don't know if it's because this is slightly frosted, but this definitely looks like my color. And then I really want to start getting these things on my face. I picked up a blush, 2 blushes actually. One is in Humor Me. This is a mineralized blush. I know it looks slightly different, and it's because this came damaged. It came damaged, and I tried to repress it because it's like, why would I chuck out something that I know how to fix and, you know, possibly share it with someone else? The first time I used this after I had repressed it, I had used it for my sister-in-law's maternity photo shoot, and it's such a pretty blush. So I have that to show you for today, but I do have a replacement coming. And then this is another old product. I repurchased the Harmony powder blush. I really miss it. This is the problem with decluttering. Sometimes when you get a little too excited about decluttering and you feel like, yeah, I can do without it. I have a million of them already. But you knew inside you weren't ready. That was the case. So those are my MAC purchases for now. I do have the pump coming in the mail. I also have, what else did I get? Oh, okay, yeah. I know what I did. So I'm just gonna start prepping my skin first, and we're gonna try these foundations. I'm really excited. But the other MAC purchases I made, so my aunt is a fan and has been for many years of the MAC Lipstick Diva. MAC had, for their Black Friday period, they were doing sales by face category. So you had the base stuff, and then you had a separate sale for eyes, separate sale for lips. I took advantage of the big discounts when they happened, so I bought all of these things with the base makeup sale that had gone on 50% off. And so when the lip sale came into play, I had purchased the pump because I forgot to pick it up for this foundation. It's been forever. And then I picked up 2 lipsticks for my aunt, her Diva lipsticks. I got those half off. Did I get half off? Or 40%, I forget. But I got a huge discount on that, and then I picked up 1 cork lip liner. Ooh, this it's got a little steel on it. I'm not too worried about what kind of coverage I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get with this, but because I like lighter coverage, if it ends up being lighter, I'm not gonna be too bothered. But looking at the tube, I think this still might be lighter. We shall see. I'm gonna be using a BK Beauty 109 brush. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lighter finish. Does this have SPF? Doesn't mention SPF. It says it's waterproof. Is this kind of like the sister or cousin to Face and Body? Because I do enjoy Face and Body. I think Face and Body is water resistant. And that's why I'm putting this on first on this side, because I want to see the dry down. If it really is waterproof, you know? It's gonna take a lot to make this face waterproof. It seems close to the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop skin tint. I can definitely still see my sunspots and freckles, but it does even out the skin complexion, so that's a plus. This foundation, like even on my neck, I can see there's a bit of a cast to it because it's light. So maybe this foundation is just lighter. It doesn't feel like it's dried down just yet, so I'm going to save the like tapping, feeling texture type thing for a later time. And then we'll move on to Studio Fix Fluid. I know how this is gonna wear. So getting back into my purchases for the end of the year, the first thing I actually purchased was for Christmas, and my family told me we were gonna do a seafood boil, and so I had bought some stuff for Christmas that we're gonna use. I did so much research to get the right like seasoning and stuff. I'm going into this blind. Oh, the smell brings me back. This does have SPF, so there might be a bit of a cast to it, but eventually it goes away. Oh my gosh, this smell. That's so much better in terms of coloring. It might come off white on camera because of lighting, but in person, this looks way better than this side. So I got the seasoning packets and the concentrate, and God bless me this Sunday. Hopefully it turns out fine. But I also made a purchase from Bath and Body Works that's currently in cargo right now. There, I had picked up my mom's favorite lotion. She always uses the same thing. It's Japanese cherry blossom from Bath and Body Works lotion and body spray, and then on top she uses Estee Lauder's Pleasures perfume. Even when I was younger, it was always this perfume or Chanel No. 5. See, there's no cast on this. It matches my neck. This side, a little bit questionable. I'm going to take a mental note that if I do like this and I need to repurchase it to go a shade up, this is one I wanted the Anastasia foundation to be like more coverage, but it feels like it's gonna stay on a little bit more. It's not a long wearing foundation, but it's not supposed to leave my skin in a matter of minutes. Oh, the smell. I don't like it, but it's very nostalgic. It's definitely not waterproof, but does it? It's that time of day again when the chickens realize I'm filming and they just want to be jerks. But I'm trying to tilt it so you can see it's not waterproof, but there is a dry down. And considering I haven't done powder yet, that is pretty darn good. A real test would be an entire day's wear, at least minimum 6 hours. Let me know if you want me to do that. I definitely can. Shut up. I don't mind them in the background. I just don't like them that loud. Okay, pro longwear. I'm going to be using my Morphe E46 brush. It is a slanted concealer brush. I totally just twisted this as if I was going to take out a doe foot applicator. I don't think they fixed the bump. I just, I'm going to be wasting concealer. See, I already got to use a lot of it. So much concealer on my face already. I still got more. I already did the bottom portion of my eye look, and I'm like trying to make it look decent. But like, look, it definitely covers up. Maybe for concealer, I too might want to go a shade up. So an NC 37 if they have one, 40 if not, because even this is a little too light for me. Oh my gosh, this finish, the feels I am in right now. I think this has a much better finish than the Fenty Beauty one. I'm feeling confident that it's also going to stay on a lot better just by looking at it. I don't even have powder on and it looks slightly matte. I know not everyone is a MAC fan. If you don't like MAC, you don't like MAC. I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, defend the brand, but they got some good stuff and I'm not gonna deny that. Hold on. I just got an idea. I've got sweat beads on the top of my head. Handmaid's Tale. Holy crap, there's no transfer on this side and I don't have powder on. Yeah, I know there's gonna be some transfer on this side. I just know that. You see, it has like this demi matte finish, slightly sheeny. This side looks like it's definitely on. I don't have powder yet. It's promising. Even underneath my eyes, I haven't set it yet, but it just looks beautiful. It's the right amount of coverage and it's not overly drying, but I know it's gonna stay in place because it has never not done that. Taking my LP Beauty powder brush and let's make sure we get underneath the eyes. Forgot how pretty this looks. Like for photography, for events. Oh, I'm so glad. Now I have this and I have the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. That one I really enjoy too. I think this has a prettier finish, but that one might have a better staying power. Let me do my face and talk about the other stuff in cargo before I show you the other purchase I made that is here with me. I also picked up a sweater and t-shirt from the MLB website. You guys know, huge Astros fan. They won the World Series and I need me a World Series sweater and t-shirt. I mean, I'm hoping for a repeat, but no promises, you know? I also picked up an Ancestry.com. Finally, they were able to figure out how to get one of their kits to me. When I was going to send back my sample, they had a USPS tracking number on it already. And in my head, I'm like, how can you not send anything to me when that's literally how we send everything to the rest of the world? Like USPS tracking number. However, they send it to me via UPS. I'm not over how pretty my foundation and concealer looks, guys. So we're gonna do the Ancestry reveal. Look, I'm interested in these things and my parents don't know, okay? Even if I ask them, they're like, So if they're not gonna tell me, I'm gonna try and figure it out myself. Okay, so I also made this Ulta order and I completely forgot to get the tinted, like a sunscreen. Someone had mentioned to me in a previous video that there's this sunscreen that I should try and I forgot to add it in my cart. But I ordered something for my mom. I bought her some eyebrow pencils and she did not like them, and so she wants me to get her the one that I previously purchased for her, which was from Morphe. But a funny thing happened. I gave her my ABH Brow Wiz. I just had a little bit left just to last her till it gets here, and she's like, I really like this pencil. And I was like, great, Mom, get 24 bucks. It was expensive. So those are the things that I purchased, plus this last item, but let's do some blushing first. So this is the mineralized blush in Humor Me. I did some work trying to make sure that I pressed this pretty good. Look at how pretty. Oh, yes. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to pack it on so that you guys can see it. Remember my video about you just gotta pack makeup on when you're dealing with light. Look at how pretty that. Oh, yes. It matches my eye look. So Humor Me on this side and then Harmony. Let me show you them side by side. Not too far off, huh? Already wiped off my brush. Ooh, they're just so pretty. So pretty. It's so pretty. They're practically identical on the face. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Oh. Yes, Nude Truffle. Is that what it's called? Yep. This is from NYX. And some of you are looking at it and wanting to rush over to your nearest drugstore and pick it up. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's a NYX liner. Yes, it is. Just saying. Myrrh matte lipstick. Looks like this. Just needs a little bit of gloss. and then we'll get to my last purchase for today, which was my biggest purchase. So Kate Spade had a huge sale, like pretty much all those CCO companies deal. And the last time I went to Kate Spade, I purchased the wallet that I've been using for X amount of years. I was perusing through Kate Spade and I saw that they were having these like bundle sales. So you could buy a wallet, usually a wallet with a purse. And I told you guys I use backpacks, but this purse was the one you could just handle like this. It came with a strap, but it looks better with the handle, and that's perfect. That's what I want, because I don't want to put a strap on and like lean one way. So I'm just like holding the purse, kind of switching it back and forth. So I found this purse, and when I saw it, I knew it was mine. Here's my bag. It's so simple. This is my style of bag. It's a medium-sized bag, and I have this option. This is exactly what I need. It has 3 separate compartments, a zipper, and then 2 magnetic closures, and it has inside pockets as well. And then to make it even better, the bundle came with the long wallet. I am obsessed with this color. I forget what it was called, but it's so pretty. It's so simple. I'm very simple when it comes to these things, and I know I can just kind of do that, you know, which I am known to do. I can't have expensive things because eventually I start not to care about them being expensive, and then I'm just tossing it anywhere. Like I already put my purse on the grass outside. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions, try on, and haul video at the same time. Like, what did I buy for the end of the year? I figure just putting them together makes so much more sense than doing them separately. It's hard for me to justify doing one video on like 3 things. I have a MAC lipstick video coming up after this one, and I might pull together another MAC face video, eyes, lips, cheeks, but incorporating maybe the foundations and these newer blushes for New Year's. So let me know if you're interested in that as well. That is currently on my list of video ideas to do. I will list all of the products if they are still available in the description box down below, so be sure to check it out. I'll also leave a link for you in case you're interested in purchasing them, but just remember they are magic links, so I do make a small commission every time you decide to make a purchase. Not sure if this look is going up on Instagram, but you can also check me out on Instagram. It is the first link in the description box down below. That is where I post most of my makeup looks along with all the products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye guys.